off again. So it keeps on doing that. Goes on, off, on, off. Damn it. 03 brothers. We have them taking on a fight where they are. So let's have a quick peek at 03 brothers and see what their plan is. 03 brothers so far. Oh, we have a fast look there. Reckless being able to knock someone, and that is gonna be ES7 boy taken back to lobby. I don't think the teammates are that close to do anything just yet, but of course they will have to figure out what they need to do about these fights. I am pretty sure my live stream is not even back, but I'm gonna be ranting until the live comes back on. We have a lot of losses here tonight. The Wi-Fi is not working. So Ficom, why are you doing this to me? Tactical team, very much close in Pochinki. They have a team right next to them that's NWAAR. We're going to be expecting some action here where they are tactical team taking their time. But if you have a internet here, bro, Greg's. I am suffering literally. There's nothing I can do, you know. On the OBS it can tell you when the live goes on and off. It's been going off for the past 10 minutes. I don't know if you guys are noticing anything, but the people that are most affected is usually TikTok, because TikTok is once the internet is bad, screen goes black. It's not like YouTube, you get a loading screen, but it's fine, let's go with it. So we have RIZZ Sovereign, also nothing. Well, what is Group B doing? How are we 15 teams in the 4th phase of the zone, and not even a single team is in the mood for any fight? Everyone is just camping. I'm just gonna call it as it is. Not really camping, they are strategically holding buildings and waiting for people to come where they are, because you know what? We love it when people chase us, and that's what the players from Group D enjoy. So 03 brothers, they are taking on a couple of eliminations to their name. 3 players already eliminated. Wanga bad pale YouTube, bro. Aki, I don't know what to do, guys. I am lost. The internet not working. It doesn't want to do anything. It's stream finished. Did it just auto stop it? Fudge. Oh my days. Did the live just end on YouTube? Ah, come on. Really? That cannot be the case. How did it end? Oh my days. Crazy Esports are taking on a fight as well. I'm gonna be rushing to where Crazy Esports is as of now, just to see what their plan is. 2 of their teammates remain standing, Ilovka and everyone. 2 of their teammates will be forced to, you know, run away from this fight and come back a little bit later to take on any fights that come along their way. I don't understand. How did my YouTube end the live? It's not supposed to end the live. Really? Did it just end my life for no reason? Anyway, MVP. Now we have them actually running sports. Sounds crazier for me. Young is looking to, you know, make an attack, but no one is really doing anything there. I'll just run away from the fight. And of course, if it means not engaging, then you'll see the teams avoiding the fights as much as they can. They're making their rotations. They're trying to be in that safe zone. They're holding it out. And for some of the teams, it will be a very dangerous situation if they're not able to survive. Now, MVP, I don't know how it ended YouTube and left TikTok. What in the world is that? KN, foul play, they are taking on a fight. Crazy 03 brothers, Spikey gets a knock. He still has the shotgun in his hand and is willing to take on Manboy as well. Spikey patient with the M4. Grenades are about to be launched. The team is also third person. That will be ZZZ Sovereign, and the grenades will not be connecting just yet, but the nades are being launched. Of course, it's going to be a very interesting time here. I've seen that foul play right now has one of the teammates knocked and casted Spikey. He's trying to get the revives. ZZZ Sovereign cooking up grenades. Nomi is about to cook someone. And my life. just went off. The Sovereign, they're making their rotations. Of course, we're going to see how this plays. I've seen that the Sovereign is trying to go in for that push against them. Oh, foul play, losing numbers for them. 03 Brothers right now, they need to do something about it. They also need to apply some pressure because Zeus Sovereign is also trying to do the same. They are applying the pressure, but of course the zone is closing. 03 Brothers, Paramoli gets knocked by the zone. Zeus Rosemary, he takes on the vehicle, makes his rotation, tries to heal up while at it, but 03 Brothers will be waiting by the edge, and someone is getting damaged. The Iron was waiting. Spiky, he is very much low, and it's gonna be a very interesting time here for 03 Brothers as they try to survive this. They do not really have to figure out what next. Spike, they are being eliminated by Zeus Sovereign. 03 Brothers, only 2 players remain standing, and if they do not have a plan, they will be going back to lobby as well. They are losing the numbers. I'm not sure if the live is going on TikTok. I'm very much confused, but it's totally okay. Iron losing the numbers. Tactical team holding there by the edge of the zone. They're waiting for people to get closer. 03 Brothers, 2 players remain standing. Team 21, that is tactical team. They're still by the edge there. They're waiting for someone to get closer. They're waiting for that opportunity. NWR, they're also holding it out here. They do not want to be in the middle. But Crazy Esports, Lilovka, is taking advantage of that view there. Royal Academy passing by the vehicles. Nice drive-bys. They're getting eliminations on the teams that are here. 03 Brothers, we have their Mai Samari last player. They're making as well their drive-bys. They're looking for a perfect location, but they cannot really find it just yet. RIZZ Esports, we do have some fights where they are. Master E's are still cooking as well. You can see the pressure on their end, but Iron will be losing numbers. Team 5 trying to make their way into the zone. They're gating, gate kept there by tactical team. They're applying a lot of pressure. Royal Academy is also losing players. Thomas trying to launch a grenade. That of course it's not so I'm not sure what is going to be done here, but of course it's going to be a very interesting time here for tactical team as they try to make their way into the zone. They have 4 eliminations to their name. And Crazy, the bastard Mikey, he's trying to do something, but of course he cannot do much in the way he is. He's very much exposed. The 03 Brothers, Reckless, last player standing, Myson Mavi, he needs a revive. RIZZ Esports, we do have Ragnar, we do have experiencing a very, very painful moment. They need to get their way into the zone here. They need to stop the teams that is Crazy Esports and tactical team, but they cannot do anything other than just watch and observe as the other teams fight and decide how they will be making it into that zone. Tactical team, a grenade there might just be launched by Arman. He's aware that tactical team is there. Man takes onto his bag. He goes to his teammate Lilovka, who gets colded by Thomas, and that leaves only Arman as the last player standing. Lilovka taken back to lobby. Sprays are coming from Arman and tactical team. They're giving the players of NWAAR a hard time. They're trying to go into that safe zone, but the sprays are just not stopping. I don't know how NWAAR will make their way into the zone, but it's gonna be a painful situation if they don't make it and that zone takes them back to lobby. Now RIZZ Esports are snaking their way into the zone. 3 teams remain standing. But of course we can see if NWAAR, they are trying to go in for that push, and man is waiting. Oh, nice grenade there from Arman. The nade goes in. I'm yet to see what NWAAR here will do in this situation. Beautifully done there by Arman. Last player down. He gets another one knocked. NWAAR is about to go out for 1 player from Crazy. And that will be Arman. Last player standing. Easy wipe there. And Crazy Esports player Arman will be getting the wipe on the team NWAAR. RIZZ Esports Hockey, he wants to go in for that push, but together his teammates, I mean Arman did it before, he got a whole team wipe. He could try to get in with a reload. He almost get in the reload, but unfortunately my player just went back to the lead. If you do not have your teammates to back you up there, it is what it is there, but GG's. It It is what it is. There is Esports Beautiful Chicken Dinner. 9 eliminations to back that up. Crazy Esports, a team of the match here. But Arman has been leading that line. There are 14 eliminations for the team. Third place, NWAAR. 4 limbs. Fourth, we have Tactical Team. 4 limbs. 5, we have 03 Brothers. 7. 6, we have Royal Academy. 3, 7, we have Iron with 4. 8, we have the Sovereign. 4. 9, we have Foul Play 1. 10 MVP 1, 11 S2K 0, 12 KN 1, 13 Saint 1, 14 RFT 0, 15 ES 0, and then 16 One Take Esports with 0. Going all out with 8 eliminations. Crazy Arman, Best Companion with 3 rescues, RIZZ Ragnar, and then finisher with the final elimination, RIZZ Ragnar as well. It is what it is there. Frozen amesema utashinda kikomplain Safari when at this point you're enjoying the Saharan outcome. Actually, no. Safaricom is way better than Starlink and I don't know, Zuku. There's no way I'm going to Zuku. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just not sure why Safaricom has an issue tonight. Not tonight. This whole week since last week on Friday. It has been a really, not Friday, Thursday. It has been a very bad time and I'm not sure what's really happening, but it is what it is. If you're watching the live on TikTok, thank you so much for your patience. If you can, please share the live. For now, let's take a quick break and then we'll be right back for the next game to continue with Group D. BRB.
Got the
Well, we are back, and it is game number 3, and it seems like we have gone to Miramar. So let's see what to expect in Miramar. What is going to be the outcome, and which team is going to be giving us that chicken dinner for game number 3? We have to give a big shout out to none other than crazy sport player Arman for that amazing play against a whole team. NWR by himself got an easy clutch. That is amazing, Arman. Keep up the good job. But of course, you have been seeing a couple of clutches here in the SSA games. Looking at Tubal there from 2 All-Stars. He also gave us an amazing clutch. But they're very rare commodities to sport here in SSA. So yeah, let's keep on grinding, guys. Let's keep on increasing our level of confidence. Let's continue embracing competition. Let's continue embracing going for fight alone. But looking at Picado, this not Picado, Hacienda, no, what am I saying today? Hey, have I taken anything? Hacienda del Patron, yes. So let's see what we'll be expecting when it comes to Hacienda del Patron. We have at least 2 teams here together, S2K and RIZZ ESPORTS, all in Hacienda. Of course, they are aware of each other's location, and we might just be seeing something happening there. El Azhar has 1 team. We have a couple of teams landing together. La Cabrera has a Royal Academy and ES, all together in the same place. El Pozo, RFT Esports is fortunate that no one landed there with them. So they'll continue, looting before anything actually happens. Tactical team, on the other hand, they do have a fight, and it seems like they have been able to get them out. Might be still cooking, and it seems like we have been able to get 3 eliminations on Ion, getting his team 4 eliminations in total together with Kevin. So good stuff there from Tactical team. I believe in this game they're trying to farm as many eliminations as possible. Tactical team has not really done well in terms of the group stages, but when it comes to today, I think that is the most improved team so far. The eliminations are high, beyond charts. They have good placement points. So I cannot wait to see where Tactical team lands after all this. Remember, only the top 32 teams, will be proceeding to that semi-finale. So far, most of the, let me see. I don't know if this audio is there. Okay, wait. Oh my good lord. Okay, I have audio. But let's get to it. Let's lock in and let's see what we'll be expecting in this match. So far, most of the teams are playing it safe. No one is that close to the other. All the teams are very far out from each other, and they're avoiding each other because they need to survive as long as possible, and also make sure that their placement elimination points match. All right, because everything tonight counts. Which other place? Puerto Paraíso. They have just 1 team here, so they can get on with the looting before anything happens. As Saint, I think this is Chumacera. They have NWR as well in that same position. I don't know about NWR and how they're feeling from that fight, seeing that crazy esports player man was able to wipe a whole team by himself. That should make them think through their push there, because they were coming in 1 by 1. Aman was doing a lot of peek left, right, center. He gets in them 1 by 1, and at the end he was able to do a whole clutch. So GG's to CZ Arman. Looking at NWR, one of the teammates there, that is Lard, has been knocked, but luckily for him, his teammate with the cover will be getting lowered down as well. We can see NWR Kaito trying to go in for that confirmation with that knock, and the teammates from Saint are not that close to even help their teammate. So Lord might just be crawling, looking for redemption. But of course, that will not be an easy thing, seeing that NWR are closing on him here. And for the teammates that are making a rotation, trying to push, might just be a little bit late trying to save Lord. so far. A lot there seems to have been thirsted. Saint Pixie is getting closer. We have him going towards NWR. The lad, on the other hand, is not really in that mood just yet. Molly's towards Saint Pixie, though the Mollies are not really getting towards them. NWR is trying to get something going, but it's not really working just yet. Silo getting a very nice rotation, maybe to hit that team with an element of surprise, but 2 players will be knocked and thirsted because NWR Thomas did not come to play. 2 eliminations to his name so far. That leaves only 1 man standing. That will be Saint Xylo, and he will be the only redemption for Saint. But seeing that he's not in that mood to take on the fight just yet, he's running away. He's rethinking his situation, and that will be the best thing to do. Run and hide if you can. 03 brothers are still in the game, playing it safe. Yes. Crazy Esports, we have a player. We have to continue talking about Arman. I hope he does more of that. But remember, Crazy Esports has a good lineup. I've seen Mahiri and Arman in the same team. Crazy Esports is about to cook, and I hope to see them in PMNC dominating for Kenya region, and we'll be judging them after they get to dominate that. Look at the Royal Academy. We have Lyra, Smoker, Azen, and Young. They are just scouting around, making their way into that safe zone. Tactical team as well. They need to go towards that zone, towards Puerto Paraíso. Seeing that KN is making the rotation, and Crazy Esports is very much close to them. I think there they will be forced to, either engage or just avoid each other. Foul play joined as a trio. Roman disconnected, knocked by the zone. That leaves only 2 players, 56 and Manboy. I hope they can cook as 2, but of course too many cooks spoil the broth. So I think they read the Englishman's quote, and they hired him, they understood him, and they joined as a duo, and now they are about to cook because they're not too many. All right, so far most of the teams are playing it safe. 15 teams still standing. KN getting crazy. Mahiri, they're knocked and thirsted, but of course you can see the teammates are trying to get closer there. Man, they need to do something right now. KN is coming close. Shido is very much aware of Arman's location. A grenade from Arman. If it's beautiful, it's gonna be a Kobe, and Shiro might just be knocked, but the nade is not getting launched just yet. Someone gets spotted. Beautifully done there by Brain Boy. That distraction is all they needed. Lilovka is getting closer. Shiro, he can see Lilovka. Shiro there, unfortunately will not be able to save his teammate, but he gets knocked, and a save coming from KN. A teammate watching from afar will be getting Lilovka down. KN, we have Pedrinho is watching from afar. Arman very much close to Shiro. They want to confirm, and Shiro will be going back to lobby now. That zone, they need to finish what they're doing before they can decide where to go next. This place might just not be a safe zone, so this fight should end as fast as they can. Shadow is trying to get closer there. We have Pedrinho there, who had a very amazing rotation. Got the players there for Crazy Esports by surprise, but the damage from Brainboy is beautiful. Brainboy is in his location, but Pedrinho will be taking me off that vehicle, leaving just one chance for the players from Crazy Esports. The revive actually happened there, and Lilovka is up. Armani trying to get closer, but I believe that was not a good play. Brain Boy going alone, exposing himself, to KN. That was not a really good thing for him. But of course, you can see Armand, he's trying to get closer. Shadow and Pedrinho, on the other hand, are also looking to change their position. Now, as they do that, it seems like One Take Esports will be going back to lobby because they have been caught by surprise. 03 brothers are still playing it safe. Honestly, I've not seen that much from 03 brothers. I'm expecting more from you, Spikey, my Samari. I'm expecting a lot from you too, Paramoli, Reckless. 03 brothers, we're expecting a lot from you, okay? RFT Esports also making their way into that zone. Haven't seen them taking on any fights. Patience is their gold here. They have been very patient, avoiding all these fights. And at the end of the day, you have to fight. Whether you like it or not, you have to fight. Zeus Sovereign, their teammate Nomi, seems to be knocked here. I think by the zone, I don't know what's happening. 7 medkits. Yo, He's the one stealing all your loot, guys. I've told you, who was saying there's no meds? Bro, he has 7. Crazy Esports on their side. They're one of the teammates. So that's going to be Lovka. He's down. Armani is the last player standing. I know Armani can cook if he wants to, but let's see if that's going to be the case or not. KN, Pedrinho, and Shadow have been making nice rotations. Same to Arman. He's been looking for loopholes for that one player that is off guard, but no one is letting their guard down just yet. KN, very much alert. They know what they're doing. They're moving as a unit. No one is going by themselves. And finally, Arman, they're getting pushed by Pedrinho. They're trying to get sprays. And Crazy Esports, they will be going back to lobby. Unfortunate for you, Crazy Esports, but of course there is always the next time. The zone is about to shift now. 03 brothers are making their way into that safe zone. MVP, we have them just by truck stop. They're not really getting on any action where they are. We have a team that is RIZZ Esports, 1 elimination to their name. They can get more. We have Zeus, Sovereign. Oh, my Kenyan roots are overdoing tonight. Zeus Sovereign, 3 eliminations to their name. Now with that zone shifting, I don't know why ES is all the way out in that blue zone. They're trying to make their way into the zone. The damage from the blue zone is going to be a little bit high, so they better pray to the PUBG Mobile zone gods that they make it on time. We have a team as well that is RT Esports. They're trying to make their way into that safe zone. NWAAR already holding a compound in the safe zone, so let's see what they will be up to here in La Benita. As we can see, a team that is foul play also making their way to La Benita. So far, 3rd phase of the zone going into the 4th phase, and we are yet to see which team is the deadliest when it comes to Group D. But we have one player that is almost the deadliest. Arman, crazy. Arman, he's crazy, and his name is Arman. So, no action. So guess what I'm going to be talking about? PMNC. If you have not registered for the PUBG Mobile National Championships, what are you waiting for? You do not want to go to PMGO and represent Africa? You do not want to go to... Is it Hey, my facts are cooked. But yeah, you don't want to go, board a plane. Tactical team player, that's going to be Thomas, has been spotted, gets knocked. Zeus Sovereign, Wheezy is getting closer, creeping in there with his beautiful vehicle. Very vintage, very clean. But of course, the elimination will be confirmed and immediately takes off and goes back to his team just to make sure they work together as they take on tactical team. For the tactical team, though, they have avoided this fight. They are not in that mood for any fight. Oh, damn. For any fight just yet. Stone. Last player standing from tactical team. What? They already got to 8 eliminations and 03 brothers are getting closer to Stone. My friend, if you know how to sit in a corner and keep quiet, I'd advise Stone to do that. If you can sit in a corner and keep quiet, do it. But it seems like Stone is not in the mood to do that, and 03 brothers are just driving by and they're getting closer. Stone, you can stop moving. He's not stopping, and he gets a grenade in his hand. They're looking for a pre-nade towards 03 brothers. Spikey almost goes into that grenade. My Samari, very much close to him here, is going to be Spikey, and we'll be seeing whether Spikey will be getting Stone or they're just going to be cooking grenades and hoping that this player is going to be patient enough. But my Samari will be taking him back to lobby as he tries to hold at that corner. Stone had every single opportunity to just camp. 8 elims, listen, just listen. 8 elims is a lot. Like, it's a lot. Then what do you need? Placement points. I have elims, so what do I need next? placement points. That should have been something they should have thought about, but of course every team plays a different style. Probably IGL say take on the fight, get us more limbs. Totally okay. Every team on strategy. MVP very close. Whoa, I just dropped my phone. MVP very close to ZZ Sovereign. RBT Sports there have been spotted, and someone is getting knocked. I'll be going there just to see what's happening there. Atlas has been knocked and thirsted. RBT have to make their way now to the zone with that one player. They will be leaving his crate behind. If they wanted to, they would have carried it. If they wanted it, they would have done it, Atlas. But it seems like that's not the case. Yes, there has been spotted one player. Not, of course, it will be thought. Artist 03 brothers. Spikey is taking on foul. Play. We have seen a couple of knocks and play as just Manboy as the last player standing. Light is on their way. A grenade is launched towards him. A nade also makes its way towards him, but then the nades are not really connecting just yet. Nades are just getting cooked, but no one is getting knocked. Amoli, it goes in, and Manboy will be going in for that push, a forced push, because now he doesn't have any other option other than to take the last player from ES Light. He needs to be careful. Playing Manboy is just but a solo, but his play is based. Nice grenade. That grenade is a good one, but then it doesn't really get Manboy because it was basically K and Shadow doing right now. That's the same thing that a tactical team player will have done. Just camp. How many limbs do they have? 6. Yes. Camp. Wait for those placement points. Make your points turn to two-digit points. But of course, everyone has their own goals here. I'm not gonna be complaining about that. I'm just giving suggestions on maybe how the situation could have been handled. But see that PMGC, I watched A7 fumble something because someone could not camp. Anything could happen. So anything and anyone could decide their play. NWAAR, yes, there has been spotted. One player down. Oh boy, Night. Now it's gonna be Light. It's not even Night. Taking Smoker down. He tries to go in for that push, but NWAAR Thomas watching the fight from afar will be still in that elimination. And what's the surprising thing? They did not even go in for that push after they stole that kill. They should have easily applied pressure on Royal Academy. Still holding out there, making their rotations. NWAAR Thomas being spotted. He will be knocked and thirsted, because the players from Royal Academy did not like jokes. And what was happening here was basically something that NWAAR Koro is focusing on the revive, but as you can see, Royal Academy is trying to creep in as well. The zone is pressuring them, and Koro getting that first player knock. We have Azen trying to scope out the area. While the zone is pressuring them, and Koro getting that first player knock. We have Azen trying to scope out the area. He wants to see who he can take on, but no one is exposing themselves just yet. They need to make their way into the zone. A Smoker is creeping in. He's closer. Grenade in his hand. If it's a beautiful one, it's going to be a Kobe. But it's not a beautiful Kobe just yet. Smoker cooks up another grenade. He wants to get more Kobe's. The nades are going in. Thomas gets knocked again by Royal Academy, and the pressure still goes on. Kaito is trying to heal up there. Azen finally with that push. He will be getting closer. They're trying to get the revive, but Azen is ready to cook somebody. Kaito! Oh no! Smoker's grenade will be connecting, but it's all going to be landing on Azen, his own teammate. But Thomas very much low, finally able to heal up. Royal Academy will be trying to go in for that push. Thomas is holding it out. He's waiting. Kaito needs the revive. Young needs to cook something. They do not have grenades. They do not have mollies. And Royal Academy as well have been able to get the revive. The sprays are there. Thomas gets damaged, and that will be it for NWAAR. Their beautiful play coming from Royal Academy. At least to the side. Their RIZZ Sports Wagner. A beautiful damage. His teammates are getting thirsted, but I believe Orge is going to be good for these eliminations. The zone is getting closer. The damage from the zone will be high. He needs to get going, but he focuses on the healing. He can actually leave, but he doesn't go. He gets knocked, and it's gonna be up to his teammates to try and maybe get some points for him here. Ragnar getting spotted by Clips. The damage is good. He's trying to heal up as well, but RIZZ Sports player Ragnar goes back to lobby again. 4 teams remain standing. Royal Academy is ready to cook, And we have them watching this fight right in front of them. They're taking their time. Spiky, he's just but a solo. The only team right now that has the numbers is Royal Academy. Everyone else could try, and you know, the third party work together as solos, you know, communicate anything. But of course, that's not how tournaments work. So I don't think that's something we'll be seeing there. Aizen and his teammates are trying to get closer. Spiky, he gets spotted by KN Shadow and he gets eliminated. Shadow, on the other hand, exposes his location. Clips is just patient. The smoke will be exposing him as well. He's aware of Shadow's location. He cannot expose himself just yet. But here's the funny thing. The solos are taking each other out. The squad is watching. They're just like, yes, in fact, finish even that one. Clips there being spotted. Beautiful damage from Aizen. I like how Royal Academy is coordinated, man. They know what they're doing and it's for them. KN. We have Royal Academy player Aizen. Very much aware of Shadow's location. Clips is just playing it safe. Oh, the zone. It is pushing the squad here. Royal Academy has to go towards the solos. And this might just be their downfall. Clips there cannot really do much. There's only getting in there and he gets spotted. They were waiting. And look at Shadow. He's knocking and 13, confirming eliminations. Royal Academy is pressure. They're making their rotations as well into the zone here. They're exposing themselves to damage. Aizen almost getting knocked. But of course, the DBS will be shining. And Royal Academy will be getting a chicken dinner in this game. A chicken dinner and a total of 7 eliminations. Well played to Royal Academy. Second place, we have KN with 9. Third, we have MVP 6. Fourth, we have 03 Brothers 2. 5, we have RIZZ ESPORTS 4. 6, we have NWAAR 4. 7, we have RBT 2. 8, we have ES with 3. 9, we have Foul Play 0. 10, Saint 0. 11, Zeus Sovereign 3. 12, Tactical Team 8. 13, we have Crazy Esports 2. 14, S2K1, 15, One Take 0, and then 16, Iron with 0. Going a lot at 6 elims, K and Shadow. Best Companion with 3 rescues, you have NWR Koro, and then finisher with the final elimination, you have RAG Aizen. Well, that will be it for game number 3. For now, let's take a quick break, and then we'll be right back for game number 4. BRB. Okay, and we're back. It is game number 4. Excuse me, and we're back in Erangel. I'm trying to nurse that cold that is trying to brew here. It doesn't want to be lost. It is. Alright. My days. 03 brothers, I'm very sorry I did not cast that for you. My throat is killing me here with the cold, but trying to find solutions. Okay. All right, so let's see what the teams are going to be cooking for us in this fourth game of the night. What are we expecting? Which teams are going to be dominating? And all that in mind. But then so far, it seems like we have lost how many teams? 2 teams already. We have lost 2 teams, and that is a little bit too early if you ask me. There will be dealing some loss there. I mean, no placement points, no elimination points, unless the team that 03 brothers went against, they probably got 1 elimination from the fight against them, that is KN. But other than that, they are not really getting much from this fight. But looking at the safe zone, it has chosen to go towards the southwestern side. Basically around Gatka, Ferry Pier, Primorsk, along those sides there we do have some teams that have already made their way to that safe zone. But when you look at the other teams, we have them in Novo, Lipovka, Mansion, Farm, Severny. We don't really have teams, a lot of teams in that safe zone. Looking at Zeus Sovereign, they could actually encounter NWAAR in Saharan. If they go, then they'll probably, encounter each other. Let me take some hope over there. I'm gonna do that. I'm back. I'm back like I never left. Right? So with that zone closing in, let's look at Rozok. We have one team there that will be Royal Academy. I believe Royal Academy has gotten a lot of points today. In this games for Group D, Royal Academy has farmed a lot of points. That is something I can guarantee. They have really gotten eliminations, placement points. They've gotten everything they've been trying to get throughout the game. But so far, most of the teams are not really in that safe zone yet. Sprays from Lad, or he gets distracted, and Wheezy will be getting that knock. Of course, Wheezy with his POV, we can see he can easily disrupt the players from NWR. We can see Chukuluku is trying to get the sprays there. NWR Kaito almost getting knocked off that baggy, but he's still going. He's not stopping, and Kaito is lucky that this time around. So I think baggy skins are everything, man. The baggy skin here saved Kaito, but for some reason he went off the buggy and he gets knocked as well. Koros and Thomas, they're trying to get some damage on him. Over in Chukuluku, beautiful damage on Koros. He's trying to go in for that, which will be Nomi. A shotgun on Koros' hand. Be careful with that. I mean, shotguns can make you regret your decision, but Koros feeling that pressure will be going back to lobby. Last player, Thomas, he's not in that mood for that fight and will be going away just to avoid this fight for now. Looking at one take. They are taking on a fight there. Crazy Esports is giving them a hard time. At least 3 of their teammates. They will be going back to lobby. RBT is here as well. We can see Crazy Esports are getting on some eliminations where they are. We'll be rushing there real quick just to see what Crazy Esports is up to and what their plan is. But Brainboy there and the teammates seem to have already bagged 2 eliminations. And they'll still continue with their drives just to make sure they can support a couple of teams along the way. Iron, we have them just by gut car, and there's a team will be ES. One of the teammates, Ryan, knocked and thirsted together with Light. 2 players remain standing as Boy and Tanoki. That will be a very painful time again, playing as a duo. They need to figure out a lot of things, whether they want to take on the fight or not. RBT, they still have 1 take. That will be Ethan. He's playing alone. Oh, Ethan, I don't know about you, but that will be a very, very hard day or rather night for you. So get to it, get to it, get to it, get to it. You better maybe camp or hide somewhere or do something that will give him some points, right? Saint, Ferry Pierre. Zero 03 brothers. I don't see 03 brothers moving a lot. I think they've changed their plan. Oh, I like this safe zone. I like it. Oh, why can't I ever see a game ending in water? I need people to swim and use their IQ because the caster's IQ is tired. But of course, PUBG Mobile will not give me what I want. They will not satisfy my needs. But it's fine. It is or it is. Royal Academy are making their rotations into that zone. Crazy Esports as well. They are rotating, trying to go into the zone. To Sovereign. We have them by Ruins, and they're taking their time. Somebody, anybody. But of course, this one is about to shift to Royal Academy. We need more from you, huh? We need more. We have seen you clutching. We can expect more from you guys. Crazy Esports are making their way into that zone, and it's going to be a very good time here for Crazy Esports if they get a chicken dinner, and knowing that I'm sure they're trying to, you know, get as many points, you know, back those placement points, chicken dinner, limbs. I know what they're looking for, so I hope they are able to achieve from these games. Their MVP, on the other hand, holding just by the heel here. They have a team very much close to them. That will be foul play. I don't know what foul play's plan is, but seems like they're not really ready to take on anything. Crazy Esports. We do have a fight there. Zeus Sovereign RIZZ has been knocked and thusted Brainy where they're doing a drive-by again. This is something we're used to from Crazy Esports, but Zeus Sovereign will not be staying any longer. They'll have made their way into a compound, and ES is also passing by, so maybe there will be a fight here if we wait a little bit longer. ES, we're yet to see what they can really do. One of their teammates has already been actually is scouting around. He's not really yet knocked, but we can see a team getting closer. Crazy Esports, Tanoki a bit open, and Brainboy was trying to get some damage towards him, but then the shot didn't connect. So right now Tanoki and his teammates Boy are holding the compound. Crazy Esports also making their way right next to them, and there will be something there sooner or later. Maybe they will be taking on a fight if they want to. One take, one player standing. Again, this is what you do when you're alone. You camp, you sleep in a vehicle, you even go buy food and come back. Don't fight. If you've not eaten supper, you go eat your supper and come back. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's just me. I can go and take a whole break just by when I'm camping. So every team with their own plan. Very here we do have 03 brothers there. ES, we have Crazy Esports taking on ES, able to take on a knock and attack for the last player. That is an Mark for that push boy. The door, you are closing and opening the door for your downfall. That was a very painful time there, but I mean, Crazy Esports Royal Academy closing them there. Mahiri, he gets one player down. Lyrad is also here, ready to give his teammates some cover. They have already one casualty, and I don't think they're looking to get more. Nice grenade for Mahiri, but then he doesn't really get a knock just yet on Lyrad. Mahiri is forcing Lyrad and changes position, but Young with the off angle gets Mahiri knocked and thusted. Three players remain standing, and man, he's trying to get some sprays towards the rug, but Young will be knocked, and Brainboy going in for that push. They know, I mean, we already got a couple of knocks, so why not get on some more players that knocked here. Brainboy been very much aware of Aizen's location. He's going directly for that push. The damage from the cover sprays from his teammates are good, and Brainboy then the drive-by there, but I believe the drive-by will be your downfall, and Brainboy gets knocked as well. We have Arman getting the space here towards Lyrad. He's very much low. He was trying to get the revive, but then he's not stalking. He couldn't have stopped and healed up. This is going, and we have Arman getting the player off the vehicle, and that will be it for Royal Academy, because Crazy Esports are just crazy, a little bit loco. Oh, it's crazy. RFT, that was a crazy time there, honestly. RT, nothing happening where they are. One take Esports. If I post, guys, just know I'm trying to sip hot water for you. Okay. This Sovereign, there's one is about to close in there. We have Iron just by Lipovka. Not Lipovka, what am I saying? Primosk. And I want, this one should have ended in water. Oh, some people, it's raining, they're not shy. No, in water. But then Team 10 S2K, I almost said something, then I realized only Kenyans will relate, so I just swallowed my words there. But then S2K have RIZZ Esports right in front of them. They are taking their time there. RIZZ Esports, what will be your plan? S2K, Eagle, Singo, and Kira, they are very much close to each other. Oh, whose Kobe was that? Eagle? That is an amazing grenade there coming from Eagle, and we can see ready for that to shine with the B-fires, preventing them from reviving, but of course they can only see them. The base is literally smoked, and Master Hold in the corner is getting the knocks. We have a beautiful play there for Eagle coming from the back. He does get the damage, but he's trying to go as well. The teammates from RIZZ ESPORTS, they decide to go high. They decide to use the high. Oh no, we have Eagle. He gets knocked as well. Now Ragnar, they can easily get the revive. I believe here S2K had the upper hand, but for this time their teammate Martik was a little bit distracted. There is a team right behind him, and they are not able to get any help from him. Looking on this side here, MVP have been able to eliminate Iron. They have given them, you know, that one problem, and that is losing players when the game is just about to end. You need all the numbers you can get. Potion has been spotted. Some damage there from Zeus Servant. They're watching the fight from afar, and MVP Orge, he will be knocked. And I want to see what Zeus Chukuluku and his teammates will be up to. They can see an opportunity, and they will be waiting for, you know, anyone to make another mistake. MVP here, they didn't make the first mistake or being knocked, but they can try and get him revived because no one can see him as he tries to fall to safety. MVP will be happy with this one, but Iron Michel decides no, if I suffer, you suffer, because Iron, they already lost 2 players to MVP, and confirming that knock on Orge must have been the most satisfactory feeling, and knowing that they have been able to eliminate at least 1 player there from MVP. Now with the zone closing in, 11 teams are still standing. The zone is getting smaller, the teams are getting closer to each other, and yes, it's going to be a very interesting night if we have a new team giving us a chicken dinner. FOWL play are in the game. They have NWAAR Thomas holding a compound right in front of them, smoking up the area, trying to be as covered as possible. FOWL play, cooking up grenades towards him. 56, he's also creeping in. He wants to go in, and Thomas has been spotted. The damage is good. FOWL play, we have an off angle here from Manboy. He's closer, jump shot to the shotgun, but Thomas is not moving just yet. Only go in. He's outside the building. He's not in the building. He almost gets a knock, but of course his HP was low, and Roman will be surviving that S12K to the stomach. Beautifully played there from FOWL play there. Beautiful teamwork, and of course it is paying off. So far, MVP. You have MVP. They are playing it safe. They're not in the mood for that fight just yet. Saint from Team 16 also playing it safe. We are in that 4th phase of the zone. RFT Esports just by the edge. Alright, let's get to it. At least I've seen something that has made me smile. Okay, not something, but yeah, something, a sticker. But let's see. Excuse me. Oh, I don't know why every time I cast for long I get sore throats, man. But S2K, we have from Matic. He's the only player standing. RFT there, Ninja getting damage. While they make rotation into the zone, it is getting smaller, and it's for phase. Zeus there have been ambushed. Saint is getting closer, and now Zeus Chukuluku has to do something, and the first revive, beautiful damage. Saint, your family in this one player giving you a hard time. time there, Lord. Very much damage. And Chukuluku still wants to go in for that push. Saints have fumbled this push here. Pixie very much low as well. Chukuluku is still moving around, Lord, trying to heal up. We have Molly going in, and Lord will not be cooked. And Zeus Chukuluku will be confirming that elimination. Lord, you can't get closer. Beautiful damage on Pixie. But Saint will be surviving this time round. Tetsuya, he will be revived together with Pixie. But someone is watching RFT Esports. They will be getting that knock on Pixie. But they cannot really go in for that push for now. They have a compound there. They are holding it down. They're not really trying to, you know, change anything. They're just waiting. And if they want to, they can go for the push, but it will be a waste of their time since that the zone is about to close in now. 8 teams are still standing. S2K Martic patient, and knowing that he's the only player standing from his team. The zone will be shifting in a few seconds. They'll be going into that 5th phase of the zone where the pressure will be real, and they'll be experiencing something they did not plan on experiencing. So far, RIZZ Esports, they have RFT very much close to them. Everyone is camping. Okay, holding the building strategically. Saint Esports, the only team that is not in a compound, while everyone else is chilling in a compound. Let's see what's gonna be happening here. Who will be taking on the other? Who will be pushing the other? But of course, no one wants to push the other. Everyone is just patient, and they'll be waiting for that opportunity to get someone knocked. RIZZ Esports, we do have getting some spray. Oh, you can see the feet. You can see feet. Master, you can see feet. Come on, sell them. He can see feet. If he wants to, if Master wanted to, he would have easily gotten that knock on RFT Ninja. He was there, his feet were exposed. He was kneeling in public, and the only thing that Master would have done is just get some damage on the feet. But of course, maybe we're seeing a different player than him. I'm not sure, but I know you can easily see someone's feet in these compounds. 5th phase. We have Saint Tetsuya. Very much patience there. 6th phase. 6th phase. We're expecting more there. Lessness. Oh, that push. Lessness. Atlas. Atlasness. He gets locked and thirsted. I keep on forgetting. Sorry about that, Lessness. And Saint is enjoying the view here. Honestly, they can easily support people as they make their rotations into the zone, and as they try to push them. They're trying to, you know, get those flanks. Saint Esports is like, we see you, and we like it when you come to us. So that was an easy elimination there for them. RFT have lost to one of their good players, but they do have the numbers still, and they can survive this more longer if they just maintain their compounds. 5th phase of the zone heading into that 6th phase. We'll be seeing more of this. Iron, we have RIZZ, we have S2K. Oh, Formatic, look at that. Hey, look at that hole. The RIZZ master there is not even aware that there's someone here, and he goes there, and guess what, Habibi? Guess what? Somebody that is S2K. I'm writing. I will be taking you back to lobby. Guess how it felt there. Yes, welcome to SSA. That was an amazing turn of events where S2K they were able to get that RIZZ Esports. They're losing numbers. Last player starting that will be Ragnar, and of course he will be the last person, the only hope for RIZZ Esports when it comes to this 4th game of the night. Beautiful Kobe from Ninja, and now the fights are finally brewing. Crazy Esports on their side. They are taking on foul play. We have 56 right in front of them, and Roman, someone is lying down. He's like, I'm about to pull an S2K type of game here. Grenades coming from Armani. They're looking for the damage. Lilovka, he's on the side. They are playing. Exposes his location. He gets Lilovka down, but he also goes down as well. Arman is there to give the cover. Arman is just lying there looking for that opportunity to get another knock. He gets knocked as well. And of course, knowing this, Roman will be knocking and thirsting. That player immediately gets the opportunity. 2 players down from foul play. It's crazy Esports. Last man standing. Brainy boy. A grenade is in his hand. If it goes well, Kobe will be in place, but the nade is not really launched just yet. Brain boy is looking at through this. He's trying to find a solution, but nothing is really happening. Crazy Esports still have Brain Boy just as their last man standing. Foul play. They finally have their numbers back up. They can't get the push they're happening on Crazy Esports if they want to. Brain Boy is just there. He's not sure what he wants to do. The damage. He gets one player down and he cooks up a grenade. Roman will be the first casualty, and Brain Boy wants to cook even more. Man Boy is in Brain Boy. The beautifully cooked grenade does get some damage on him, but of course it will not be a knock. Brain Boy are still looking for that opportunity, and a Kobe will be on a play. Man Boy play Pubg, also getting closer. He wants to get in there. Brain Boy, beautiful damage. He's still cooking the team that is gonna be foul play. Someone third party the fight. Sent it to you, gets on a knock. Last two players are standing 56. They seem to have gotten a revive because Roman was already knocked initially by Crazy player that will be Brain Boy. I'm going to be waiting to see how this is going to play out. 56 is trying to smoke his teammate, but of course Brain Boy can see what's really happening there and is getting that a knock. Of course, we have the players there from Saint going in for that push. Pixie applying the pressure on play. We have Roman, beautifully done. He does get Pixie down, and Roman as well is trying to get Matsuya. He's going in for that push. Look at the damage of Roman. He's low, but of course he gets that knock as the zone finishes him off there. Beautifully done by foul play. But of course, the zone will be your downfall. One of their teammates. Oh, what? The zone is by the... Oh, my days. The lucky team here. Almost getting that. They have MVP Adrian. He's just holding it out there. Not really in that mood. 4 teams remain standing. Looking at Iron Michel. He's clocking. He's patient. He's not in the mood there. CZ Brain Boy has been eliminated. 3 teams remain standing. Iron, we have Michelle and something boy. MVP still in the game. They're cooking foul play. We have 1 player standing. That will be foul play 56. But of course, it's going to be a good time here. We need to see what is about to happen here. We have Iron Michelle. We have him trying to, go in for the rotation, trying to get closer. But of course, nothing is really happening just yet. We have to see what Iron Michel can really do, what the team from Iron can really do. The zone is about to close in. MVP Adrian is just holding the walls, is waiting by the fence, waiting for foul play to make a mistake. And maybe we'll see more, but of course, it's not going to be an easy time here. They're taking their time. Iron. We have boy there being spotted. Nades coming from Adrian. I don't know why he's not cooking. He's just launching. Let's just throw. Let's go. Another one goes in. He's going to push. Iron Michel was watching this whole time. Of course, that was an amazing play there. We have foul play. 56 is getting closer. Michel is just by the left side waiting for someone to make a mistake. A grenade is a 56 and is looking for Kobe. The nade goes towards Michel. And of course, if that nade is not beautiful, it will be a waste. It gets some damage on boy. We have Roman watching on the side. They are also trying to cook up some grenades. He's trying to get some damage, but both teams here waiting and taking their time. They're not even in a hurry. They're not even really in that mood yet to go home, and they're still cooking. And we have the players from foul play waiting patiently. Roman is there. We have Iron, that is boy, is just waiting patiently. Michel, yes, is waiting as well. So play 56. Have Michel there trying to get closer. I'm not really sure what to expect as well, but of course, with that zone about to close in, most of the teams are going to be played safe. Oh, beautifully done there by Iron. He'll be getting a knock and a thrust. The last player will be play 56. He can easily cook up a chicken dinner if he wants to. You can cook us a chicken dinner. We are hungry. We need one. So you can easily get us that chicken dinner. Now play 56 is waiting. And they're waiting to get closer as well. He can hear both of the players moving around. Someone has been voted. And that will be it for foul play. It needs to be played here by none other than boy. I think I'm not sure what he wanted to call himself. But then beautiful game there from Ion. 6 eliminations to their name. Second place, foul play with the 7. Third, we have MVP with 4. 4, we have Crazy Esports. with 12. Oh, nice one. Arab T, 5th place with 5. 6, you have Saint with 5. 7, you have S2K2. 8, you have Riz with 6. 9, you have Zeus Sovereign 4. 10, you have One Take 0. 11, NWAAR 4. 12, 03 Brothers 4. 13, Royal Academy 1. 14, ES 0. 15, KN 1. And then 16, Tactical Team 0. Going all out with 4 limbs, you have RIZZ Ragnar. Best companion with 3 rescues, we have Play 56. And then finish with the final elimination, we have Iron Boy. Well, that will be it for game number 4. For now, we'll be taking a break and then we'll be right back for game number 5. BRB. All right, and we're back. It is the last game of the night for Group D, and we are back in Myanmar, the land where we saw teams waiting till the last one to engage in fights, and I will not be surprised if they do the same thing again. Now, Zo3 Esports seem to be taking on an early fight, and RIZZ Esports is giving them a very hard time. There we have my Samari has been knocked, and for some reason the teammates are not really that close to him to help him before he started. So GG's to you, my Samari. We'll be seeing you next time. Look. Just give me a second. Okay, all good. So with the 16 teams in the game, I think Group D is the only team. No, even Group C. Group C also had 16 teams consistent. Which group did I see 2 teams missed? Was it Group A? I think Group A. They're like, nah, this one, gone. And I was like, don't worry. Someone will take your slot. Anyway, it is of course going to be an interesting last game, seeing that Group D, this is their last chance to make it to that top 32. They need to be there so that they can make it to the semi-finale and be one step closer to that $300 prize pool. So everything and anything they put their mind to should actually work. But then so far so good. You have players there from Royal Academy. You have RIZZ. One of their teammates that is young has been knocked and thirsted. The foul play, they are taking on a fight as well where they are. Zeus Sovereign is losing numbers. Rosemary, he's going in for that push. Foul play very much in front of him, and of course being able to see that your teammates have been knocked and thirsted, the next thing that comes to mind is how can I actually redeem my teammates. One player also is still down. That's going to be Weezy. He's trying to get the revive, but as you can see, foul play is applying the pressure. Rosemary doesn't know what to do. Weezy is very much safe. The only problem is that the play Pubg is holding that roof and waiting, patiently waiting for someone to get closer. And Roman will be the first victim, taken back by Rosemary. Last player standing from Swiss Sovereign, and we'll be seeing a man boy cooking up a Kobe on Rosemary. Well, of course, it is just the first phase of the zone, and we have already lost one team. That will be Zeus Sovereign going back to lobby. That will be a painful pinch, seeing that this is the last game of the night, the game that determines whether you make it to that top 32 or not. So everything you do is going to be very much linked to the top 32 list. Okay, so far so good. We are not going to make any judgments. If you go back to lobby early, it's fine. We don't judge. It's okay. NWAAR very much close to another team. That will be One Take Esports and Newting Ethan, also very close to each other. They will probably encounter each other as soon as one player gets knocked. Then someone will be forced to engage. But so far, no one is looking to do so. Picado, we have foul play. That is Manboy 56 and play Pubg. They are also in that situation where either they take on a fight against S2K. Okay, S2K actually ran away. They're not there. Oh, they're not there. But for Matic, hey, ruined someone's career. Yeah. But of course, those things do happen. Look at the tactical team there. Thomas, he tries to get some space towards RFT. He doesn't get the knock just yet. Now we have Atlas. He's also very much close. We have Ninja making his drive-bys, and he's also trying to scout for his teammate Mantelio to make sure he doesn't get knocked by the players on tactical team. But Thomas said, oh, nah, I need these points. We went back to lobby as the first team in the last game, so why not farm more eliminations before we can call it a night? Beautifully done there by tactical team, and RFT will be down one player. Now looking at the phase of the zone, we end that second phase, and most of the teams are not in the zone. 03 brothers, they need to make their rotation to that zone. Iron, that is team 15, they are in Los Leones, and that rotation is very much needed so that they can survive and make into the zone without getting damaged by the blue zone. One take esports Ethan, he's down. New team God trying to smoke up the area, trying to be safe, but we have NWAAR. They are getting closer. They know that they are very much going to be exposed to unnecessary fights if they're not careful, but NWAAR is waiting. They know someone is here. One take, that will be Newting. He smoked up his place just to be safe, but I don't think that will be enough safety for him. He's crawling away. He's praying to the heavens that no one from new NWAAR will be sporting him, and no one actually does. And Newting tries to get away, but Kaito is sporting the player, and he takes Newting down. That elimination will be confirmed. So GG still one take. Now it's gonna be up to Ekitike to try and get away from this fight. And somehow the players from NWAAR, Kaito is getting the damage. He's trying to get away, but no. How are they seeing him? Beautiful damage though. Royal Academy, they're losing players to that blue zone. Where is Royal Academy and how did they get knocked? So Royal Academy, they're not in that safe zone just yet. It is getting a little bit damaging, and for Azen, he should probably try and figure out how he's going to get revived. 03 brothers and crazy esports. Reckless there has been knocked and thusted. The Ace seems to have disconnected. Now it's going to be up to Spiky to take on crazy esports by himself. Now listen, this is not something new to Spiky. He's very much familiar as a composed player when it comes to competitions. Let's see how he's going to take this on. And crazy esports player, that will be Lilovka, to his death. And Spiky is still going. Brainboy right in front of him. Got some pre-fires, and that did make Brainboy move on a little behind there, try to avoid that. Brainboy, a grenade is being cooked there. Spiky is still trying to cook. Actually, it was a smoke, and Brainboy tries to get closer. Beautiful jump shot from Spiky, and Arman gets spotted. Immediately switches to the QBZ. He gets some sprays towards Arman. The damage is beautiful, but Spiky, he will be going back to get some cover before he can engage. Now listen, crazy esports, you are going against a player that is very comfortable in competition. Mahiri, he gets spotted and knocks off the vehicle as well. Spiky is on a spree, and he's not stopping till he gets you all the way back to lobby, and he's cooking a very nice meal for us here tonight. 03 brothers are proud of this situation. Armani, last player standing from crazy esports. I don't know what his plan will be, but as you can see, 03 brothers player, that is Spiky, is ready to cook and serve us a hot meal here. Brainboy cannot be revived. No matter how much he tries to retreat, that will not be happening in this case. He will not be revived at all. Spiky waiting on our man. We have 03 Spiky just waiting. Both players, Spiky and our man, they're all waiting for each other. The only issue right now would be the zone. Spiky takes on the vehicle here. I think he's trying to change his position, but that was a beautiful play coming from Spiky. Composure is what you need when you're playing in a tournament, and Spiky just showed all of us what composure looks like. Crazy esports player, that will be Arman. He's still waiting. What he doesn't know is that Spiky already made a run for it, and Arman will be making a run for it as well. The zone is closing in. They both need to go. The zone is going to be damaging, and getting eliminated by that zone will be a very disappointing situation for both teams. If I was Spiky, I'd probably just drive my way to the zone. Avoid the hills, avoid any unnecessary turns. Just follow the road all the way to the zone, because these vehicles tend to flip a lot and they can be a downfall and basically make you regret why you're playing Miramar. So looking at NWAAR now, they are also playing it safe. The zone goes towards that will be Ladrilera. Oh my days. The Kenyan in me cannot say that name, guys. No matter how much I try, I cannot say it. The tongue cannot accept because of where I come from. I cannot say it, but it's fine. Royal Academy player, that will be Smoker. I can see him taking on some action where he is. A fast knock there on him. I don't think the team wants to go in for that push just yet. We have ES, that will be Tanuki. He's waiting, he's patient. Where ES is? Where's ES? ES. There. Light, very much damage. We can see them trying to get some sprays towards MVP. The only thing we cannot see who's getting damaged, their potion is very much close to him. Light that does not have utilities to take on a fight in a blue zone, so he should have just played safe in that safe zone. He tries to engage against potion with no utilities to survive in this blue zone. I don't know why he's choosing to play from outside, but MVP will be sporting him and he'll be going down. Now Boy is also trying to cook up a grenade there towards Royal Academy player Azen Zakobi, and Boy will be proud with that knock there. Azen cannot be trusted just yet. The teammates are getting sprays from every single side. They're waiting for Boy to try something. The damage there is good on Rod, but he's still waiting. He's not sure. He's not ready. He doesn't want to take on the fight just yet. He knows they are there, but he's waiting. He's patient. And tries to smoke up the place. Now look at tactical team. They do have a team right next to them there. We have a crazy esport player, that is Arman, has made his way into a safe compound. Might be safe for now, but since that he's a solo, that will be a little bit different. He will be forced, to do some clutching here for his team, some impressive plays for his team. FOWL by tactical team players zone. We can see him trying to get some sprays there, but then of course they're not really connecting. RIZZ Esports. We have RIZZ Master, RIZZ Ragnar. And they're also making their way into that safe zone. You have Atlas. Where is RT? And who's taking RT? Oh, Atlas has been tasted. And that will be leaving only RT player Rodo as the last player standing. So let's see what their plan will be. But of course, looking at how it is going, Rodo being the last player standing, Rodo can do a lot. Rodo can do a lot. Guys, mark my words. Rodo can do a lot if he wants to. The statement will always be if a player wants to, Take your time, think it through. Do not be like Mitch. Always fighting, always stealing kills. Don't do that. Of course, we have MVP there. We have a Potion, Adrian, Orge, and Clips, a full team. Kenyan also has a full team by their side. Foul play, only a trio. Tactical team still bagging a whole team. But of course, the zone is about to close in. We are in that fourth phase of the zone. And we're going to be seeing some intense fights sooner or later as we head into that fifth phase of the zone. Foul play. They're still very much close to. We have tactical team, Mikey, Kevin, and Thomas. They're making their way into that safe zone. Let's do a quick zoom and see where the teams are as of now. And MVP is already taking on a fight where they are. So let's have a quick look and see what they have in their potion. Is still getting some sprays towards KN. And of course, it's going to be a very interesting time. If they can actually get knocks that from all the way up there, they can easily go in for that push if they're that confident. They can just, get more knocks and basically apply pressure, because this team is getting knocked all the way. They do have the sprays. That means they can be easily pushed if they are easily disoriented. But of course, MVP is taking their time. One elimination to their name. We have Saint right on their western side. They're going to be up there for a while. But of course, with the zone closing in, we need to know where the teams are going to go. MVP is one of the teams that is not going to be in the zone anymore, and KN is in that safe zone. They can take that compound if they want to. The safe zone is literally in front of them. NWAAR have been taken on by tactical team. Knocks are in, 2 players down. Molly is also going towards tactical team. The grenades connected, and only 1 man remains standing. That will be NWAAR. Koro, he's watching as his teammates are getting eliminated, but there's nothing much he can do. Thomas been very much aware of his location. He's trying to get some space towards him. Thomas is very close, and tactical team, they will be spotting him, knocking and fasting the player, leaving just 1 man. That will be NWAAR. Koro as the last player standing. It is going to be a good time here. They are taking their time. They are waiting for that opportunity. We have people also watching the fight. They can't hear the sprays. They're just patient. They're waiting. They're not ready to move. Tactical team player Thomas has been spotted by Saint. 1 player there does get knocked. But of course, it's up to the teammates to decide whether they want to get this revive or not. Crazy esport player man is a solo, and for some reason he's clapping teams. Now 0-3 player, that is Spikey. They meet again, and this time on different place right now. All they need to do is either clutch each other or just focus on everyone apart from each other. I don't know what I said, but what I was trying to say in Swahili, wapigane ama waangalie watu wengine wanyako kando yao, then baadaye wakuja wapigane. That is what I tried to say, but I don't know why it did not come like that in English. Oh no, S2K for Matic. Again, this is a very troublesome player. We have seen him do this in the previous game there in Primos, and now he's doing the same thing in Miramar. He's giving teams a very painful end of their story, and of course, with that zone closing, the teams are getting closer. We have that is KN. We have RIZZ, Ragnar, getting knocked and thusted. Royal Academy Smoker, they are being knocked by the zone. The pressure is here. MVP managed to push KN, but of course the zone is pushing MVP towards KN. Shadow, he can hear the closer. Clips gets spotted, he gets knocked, and now his teammates also trying to get closer. Oh, with the free fires, tries to get someone knocked. Shiro is going to be engaged, but luckily his teammate will be there. Shadow to save the days. His teammate is already down. That is going to be Xylo. He needs to get a revive. Tactical team is on the side as well, and 1 stone is done with this revive. They will be engaging, and someone will be going back to lobby. Unfortunately, just pray to the heavens that it is not your team. Tactical team, very patient. The zone is getting smaller. The zone is actually with crazy esport player Arman. No, it's not. It's with S2K. Wow, this is going to be a hard time here for Arman. He needs to survive longer. 8 teams still standing, and they need to get going. S2K. So S2K Eagle right now can do a lot. Another player we have seen doing a good job so far with his team. We have seen him getting a couple of eliminations. Tactical team members Kevin is the last player standing. Saint Setsuya, he gets eliminated. K and Shiro and the team, they know about Kevin and they're waiting for him. But of course, Kevin doesn't really have a vehicle to move around with. It is very much damaged. The zone is closing in. He doesn't have anything to use, but he'll be waiting. And RIZZ esports encountering KN. Clutch goes down. Master, last place standing, having to go against Shiro and Pedrinho. But of course, Pedrinho will be getting him all the way back to lobby. Singo has been watching the fight. Cooks up a grenade. Foul play 56 is down, and the nade connects. The damage is nice, but it will not be knocking. But Kira's grenade will be getting 2 players knocked, leaving just one man that will be playing PUBG. Sinshiro, he's the only one forced to be taken on KN by himself. Pedrinho coming from the side, the pressure, the P5 from the side, the gun is stopping from knocking, but Shadow will be taking play PUBG back to lobby, even though he was able to get a knock. Now S2K, last 2 teams standing. KN, one of their teammates is already knocked. For Shadow, he's low on the HP, and S2K is trying to rush for that. Shadow, he gets spotted, you get distracted trying to get the knocks there. Now Kira, grenade in his hand, and as the game comes to an end, we'll be watching a beautiful Kobe to finish off the game. Well, that is it there for game number 5, last game of the night for Group D, and we have S2K getting that chicken dinner. Not only a chicken dinner, but S2K will be getting a total of 8 eliminations with that chicken dinner. Second place, we have KN with a total of 9 elims. Third, we have Iron with 0 eliminations. Fourth, we have Play with 8 eliminations. 5, we have Tactical Team 5. 6, you have RIZZ Esports 3. 7, you have Crazy Esports 2. 8, you have Saint 3. 9, you have MVP 2. 10, you have NWAAR 4. 11, you have Royal Academy 3. 12, you have 03 Brothers 3. 13, you have One Take 0. 14, you have RPT 0. 15, you have ES2. And then 16, you have Zeus Sovereign 1 elimination. Going a lot with 4 elims, you have KN Pedrinho. Best companion 2 rescues, KN Pedrinho, and then finisher with the final elimination, S2K from Matic. Well, that will be it for tonight's games, and basically the last game for the group stages, and that will be it for Group D as they try to make their way into that semi-finale. It has been your girl Mitch Gaming, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the semi-finale just to see which teams will be advancing to the finals. See you next time. Bye.